Chapters 28 through 33. Types of Karma. Individual Karma. We as individuals owe for the harmful actions we have performed in the past. We suffer in many different ways in accordance with our own wrong actions. Most of the suffering in our life is due to harmful actions we performed in the past. By learning to stop our bad habits and automatic reactions, we can reduce and eventually end altogether the continuation of these sufferings. Marriages, jobs, family situations, problems with money, health, children, etc., are generally due to our individual karma. In Occult Medicine and Practical Magic by Samael Onveur, he states, "The worst genres of sickness are those which are engendered by karma. Variola is the result of hatred. Diphtheria is the fruit of fornication from past lives. Cancer is also the result of fornication. Tuberculosis, or white pestilence, is the result of atheism and materialism from past lives. Cruelty engenders blindness at birth. Rachitis is the child of materialism. Malaria comes from egotism, etc. Hundreds of other sicknesses have their origin in the evil actions from our past lives. Individuals who are enjoying their last opportunity in a physical body and previously did a lot of good deeds but did not awaken the consciousness are paid what they are owed in full. Such persons are often wealthy, loved, and surrounded by everything anyone could want in life, but have little or no spiritual values. When the compensation for their good deeds has been fully paid, they die, and nature recycles them." Family Karma. Every family, as a group of intense interaction, creates a complex and deeply interwoven web of action and consequence. Many families have been together for hundreds of years, deepening and intensifying their suffering from life to life, and occasionally sacrificing for each other in beautiful ways. Families share a common psychological link. Every family is designed by the cause and effect stream of each family member, who collectively have a strong psychological affinity. Although many families embrace their idiosyncrasy as unique or special, it is actually just karma, cause and effect. Thus, we see families who are proud, arrogant, ashamed, or insensitive, lustful, addictive, intellectual, artistic, mechanically oriented, etc. In family karma, the roles often switch. It is common to return as one's own grandchild. Usually, this is due to a strong recurrence in the family. The cruel father is born as the child of his own child in order to have done to him what he had done to others. If the new parent expresses his own resentment through brutality and cruelty, the cycle will invert and repeat again. Thus, we can understand those families that are torn by murder, rape, and other horrible crimes. Group Karma. Groups act and receive the effects of their actions. Every club, church, business, movement, political party, school, city, region, state, country, etc., is a producer and receiver of cause and effect. We see these groups receive the consequences of their actions, as some groups receive benefits and others suffer. Groups pay in the form of earthquakes, epidemics, political enslavement, poverty, wars, etc. Observe how a natural disaster or war can obliterate one group while leaving another untouched. Diseases sweep through communities, leaving some unaffected and others devastated. In all of our previous lives, we have been countrymen, members of churches, armies, schools, militias, etc. The actions of those groups generated consequences that affect us relative to our degree of participation. Those who pay taxes bear responsibility for how the taxes are used. Naturally, the politicians and government employees who spend the tax money to pay for war and killing bear more responsibility, while those who do the killing acquire even more. This is a complex mixture of individual and group karma. Individuals who owe group karma are freed from the debt only when the originator of the action has been destroyed. That is, the element in the psyche that caused the original action must be removed. The only way to accomplish this is through very deep comprehension and meditation. Kantancia. Kantancia is in relation with our use of sex and the atomic seed. In Homunculus, Paracelsus states, "If a woman leaves her husband, then she is not free from him, neither is he free from her, since when a marital union is already established, this remains for the whole of eternity." In Occult Medicine and Practical Magic, Samael Onveyor states, "Really, the human personality is contained within the semen, because the semen is the astral liquid of the human being. For this reason, every sexual union is indissoluble. The man who has sexual contact with a married woman remains in a permanent bond with part of the karma of her husband for that motive. Fluidly, the two husbands of the woman are connected by means of sex." Kantancia is a very potent form of cause and effect, since it is originated from the most potent energy we utilize, sexual energy. Each use of sexual energy has an unimaginable impact and truly cannot be matched by any other expenditure of energy. What other action can create life? Sexual energy is the basis of life. Thus, the consequences for its use are far more extensive than any other action. This is why every religion in the world emphasized the importance of controlling our sexual energy. The most painful forms of suffering are the consequences for abusing sexual energy. In most cases, these are sufferings of the heart due to betrayal, adultery, rape, etc. Karma Duro. Karma Duro is related to fornication, the waste of sexual energy. This is the only form of karma that is not negotiable. All manner of sin may be forgiven except the sin against the Holy Spirit. Sexual degeneration, fornication, cannot be forgiven because the karma must play itself out through pain. Fornication, the indulgence in self-willed pleasure, is paid only through pain. Cancer is caused by fornication. Kantancia. Those who awaken consciousness acquire powers and abilities that naturally create more powerful effects. Thus, angels, gods, and masters bear more responsibility for their actions. For them, the law is called Kantacia. Those who develop to some degree but then fall under the judgment of this law. Fallen angels, fallen bodhisattvas, acquire huge debts for betraying their duty and humanity. Kantancia is the superior karma that judges the children of the gods. This is the law that applies to the Buddhas and the bodhisattvas.